Welcome back to another video, everybody. This is Corbin and you're watching Corbin's Orchids. Today we're going to look around the collection and see what's going on. First stop is going to be here with Silagene rochesonii. Look at this flower spike going down. It's longer than the one from last year and probably like 2 inches, but they're really amazing blooms. I'll show you when it blooms. But I want to talk to you about something with this orchid. So 2 days ago, this spike was straight up, and then all of a sudden it just goes over. And that's something really cool, and it's something that you should know if you're going to grow them, is they're pendant and they need a lot of room because they can get big very quickly. So there's not much happening over with my Silagene. There are some growths, but other than that, not too much. These back here are looking a little bad, but those are the older leaves, so I'm not really worried about it. I need to bring in another fan. I'm probably gonna put it back here somewhere because both the fans are in the front. Here's my Vanda, Bondacious types. So let's come down here to Brassavola nodosa. This is one of my favorites for fragrance. At night, to me, it smells just like cloves. There's another spike over here. Let me bring it up. And honestly, it's one of the best things ever. So, yeah. This here is Vanda lilacina. Has 2 flower spikes. I don't know if you can see that. Should be in bloom in February. And then other than that, not too much happening with the Vanda Bondacious types. We got some root growth, which is always nice. So let's move on. We got the corner back there. It has some Bolophyllums and some other kind of miscellaneous genera. But let's go ahead and look up at this amazing, ginormous, unifoliate Cattleya. Here's the tag. It is a Cattleya wanneri, Cerulean by Cattleya Lowry Mosier. And then that's kind of the name for it. Redlands 5-12. And inside this brown sheath, I don't know how well you can see it. And you can kind of tell. Nope, that makes it worse. That's a little better. This brown sheath, we have buds. So hopefully I can bring it to bloom, because it's a very beautiful, very huge bloom that smells like carnations to me. And I love the smell of carnations, so not too much happening here. We have the 2 new purchases from Smiley's doing amazing, growing. Let's see. And then, boom. Let's talk about this one. This is BLC. It's no longer BLC, I don't think. Boothly Venice. And look at it. How phenomenal these buds are. Blooms, rather. And they smell absolutely amazing. They smell very sweet, very floral. Look at that color. And this is true in-person color because I'm looking at it on both screens. Well, not both screens, one in person, one on the screen. This is a really nice one. I can tell you I've kept this one way too wet and it just keeps growing and it doesn't care. So it's a great Cattleya for a beginner. Blooms are of nice size. Just look at that real quick. Now we're going to go to my Catasetums. Not doing too much. They're starting to go to sleep. And we come around here. They're starting to go to sleep. You see here. That's the new one from this year. There's no leaves left. This one, there's no leaves left. Just a couple on this one. But real quick, check out these buds. That's gonna be really nice. That is Richard Brandon by Dark Swan, the clone Black Swan. So now, let's look at this orchid here. Right here. You see this spike here. We're about to look at it, but let's talk about it for a second. This is Monia Rara Millennium Magic Witchcraft. One of the 2 most popular black orchids. And I think I got lucky with mine because from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. it smells like York peppermint patties, which is absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the blooms down here. And look at that. Really, really great. We have some already dropped onto the floor, grounds, whatever you want to call it. Bring this spike over and look at all of these. Really, really amazing. They're absolutely beautiful. I just watered. There's not normally water on my buds. But wow. And some people call this like the raven in flight because the little, I think, what is that called? Stamen? One of you guys probably know if you're watching. It kind of looks like a crow's head with the little beak and everything. But absolutely amazing orchid. I got really good blooming, a very good spike this year. So that's gonna conclude our video. Until next time, enjoy growing your orchids.